Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 185 of A Course in Miracles. The statement for today is, I want the peace of God. It's a really profound and beautiful concept. To mean this, that I want the peace of God, is everything. No one can mean these words and not be healed. He wants the peace of God, and it is given to him. Now, it distinguishes between this and dreams. In dreams, no two share the same intent. To mean you want the peace of God is to renounce all dreams. The mind, which means that all it wants is peace, must join with other minds, for that is how peace is obtained. When the wish for peace is genuine, the means of finding it is given. So that's very profound. The peace of God is, in other words, universal. It's in every human being. We all want the same thing. It's not different for every person. Those are dreams. Those are illusions. What's different? That's what I take from this. So it's that universal oneness again, I believe. So it says, devote today's practice to recognizing what we really mean when we say we want the peace of God. Today, devote practice to careful searching of my mind to find the dreams that I still cherish. But it also says, be not dismayed by lingering illusions. So, for example, when I want to, be a recognized writer and speaker, is that a dream? Or is that really me embracing the peace of God, the will of God? That's the difficult question I have to ask myself. Is there ego involved in that? And that is a very humbling question to ask, but a very important one. I don't believe there is. I believe there is a calling that I have to embrace God's message, and to bring God's peace to the world. But it's very important for me to ask that question, to do a check of my conscience and my desire, to see that it's not something I want for me, but it's something for the peace of God that I want. It continues, ask myself, is this what I want, what I would have in place of heaven and the peace of God? Now that's a really good question. To me, what I want is heaven and the peace of God, doing God's work, bringing forth a message of peace and empowerment to all of God's children. That's what I want. And that I really do believe is heaven, is the peace of God. So maybe I've just answered my own question. But I say it humbly. I don't want to sound arrogant in saying that either. But I mean that in all humility. That is what I want. I want the peace of God. So do all who seek dreams. But it is not always known to them. So this is talking about, again, what I was just talking about is having that awareness of, is this really, is my dream, or is what I want really the peace of God? That's the question that I really need to ponder. And I don't know if I know just said a minute ago that that I thought I was there, but I'm not still 100% sure that's where I am. I do need to reflect and digest this topic a bit further. But I know that's going to come up again in the course, so I have time. I don't have to have the answer right now as I speak, though speaking does challenge me to not just give this lip service, but to really delve into the question. So no one who truly seeks the peace of God can fail to find it. That's a wonderful message. The peace of God is mine. No gift of God can be unshared. No one can lose, and everyone must gain whenever any gift of God has been requested and received by anyone. God gives but to unite. And I hope that the work I'm doing does unite people and bring us all together. And I hope it is a win-win, that it is a sharing, and again, an empowering of all people as children of God. It is the one intent we seek today, uniting our desires with the need of every heart, the call of every heart, every mind, the hope that lies beyond despair, which remains as God created it. With help like this beside us, we cannot fail today as we request the peace of God be given to us. Again, a beautiful way to end. God, please give me your peace. God, give me your peace, that I may know that what I'm doing is truly your will. Amen. Thank you for joining me. May God bless you abundantly, and we'll talk more tomorrow.